Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the beauty scenario tag. Are my intros like always the same? I feel like they're always the same. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm doing this today. I don't know, it's like natural, I guess. I'm kind of backlit. That's like the only like way I can close those blinds. Like those are closed. I'm at my grandma's house today and just filming a whole bunch of videos. So I thought that I would just come in here and film real quick, because this should be a quick and fun video. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first question is, you have to throw out all of your foundations and you can only keep one high-end foundation and one drugstore foundation. So which ones would you keep? I don't have a huge collection of foundations yet, so it's pretty easy. I have like 4 different kinds. I have 2 powders and 2 liquids, and I actually ended up choosing 2 liquids. For high-end, I would keep the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus foundation. I really didn't think I was going to like this foundation because I have really dry skin, and matte foundations usually just like dry it out even more, and like my skin looks kind of flaky, and yeah, I don't know, it's just usually not my jam. But I wanted to try this because it's a velvet and I thought maybe this will work, and I really like it. So this is the high-end foundation that I would keep. For drugstore, this is my go-to. Like I love this foundation probably more than my high-end one. This is my L'Oreal True Match foundation. It's the Healthy Luminous. It's the Lumi. So this is good because, like I said, I have dry skin and it helps your skin look luminous. And the only thing about this foundation is you can kind of see it's not exactly my shade. I got this one this summer when I was a little more tan. I mean, it's summer now. I got it last summer. But I love this foundation. It blends out really well. I use my beauty blender to blend out my foundation, and it doesn't settle into like lines. It lasts a long time, and it makes my skin not look like super dry. So I love this foundation. So the next question is, you go into an interview and the lady interviewing you has something stuck in her teeth. Do you approach the subject or do you ignore it? Okay. So I'm naturally a very shy person, so I feel like pointing something out to someone would be like out of my box. But I think I would approach it because who wants to go around with something in their teeth? That's so embarrassing. So if someone told me something was my teeth, I'd be like, oh my gosh, thank you. So I don't want to do that to someone else and not tell them, because that would be embarrassing and be like, wow, why didn't that person tell me? I guess I'm not going to hire her. So yeah, I think I would definitely tell, but it would be hard because I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry, but I don't know, like, yeah, it's just, so stuff like that is a little out of my comfort zone because I'm so shy. Next question, you're not feeling like yourself and you need a pick-me-up. Which lipstick would you put on to make yourself feel better? So I'm so torn because I have 2 that I really like, and one is more subtle and one is like boom, pop of color. I feel like this light is awful. I'm so sorry about this lighting, you guys. So yeah, I think it's just like, it depends. Like if I have a little bit of makeup on, I probably would use this one. It is the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm, and it is like a corally pink shade, and this I just love on me. I just feel so girly and so cute when I have this on, and it's just like it brightens up my face and my day. So if I'd probably do something like that. But if I have probably like not very much makeup on, like if I'm not feeling all that great, I probably don't have that much makeup on, I would probably do this Amore Matte Lip Cream by Milani, and that is just because it is like my shade and the shade closest to my lips, and so it would just be like a little bit better and like bring out my lips a little bit more without being too crazy because I don't have that much makeup on. I don't know if that makes sense, but those are the 2 that I would probably pick. So the next question is, you go back in time to your teenage years, how would you do your hair and makeup differently? Okay, so my teenage years aren't really that far. I mean, I guess they are. God, I'm old. Anyways, so how would I do it differently? I think, this lighting, okay. I think that I would actually care more. Like, when I was in school, I really did not take the time to do my hair and makeup that much. I was more of a clothes girl. Like, I really took the care into my clothes more than my hair and makeup, which is so totally funny because now I'm like totally into makeup. Hair, I'm really bad at it, so it's hard for me to get into hair. But yeah, like, and I liked to sleep in. Like, that's the thing, I like to sleep in. And if I got up early, I couldn't to like do my hair and makeup. I'd be like so tired. I'd be like, oh, I don't want to do this. So I would take more care. Like, I probably had my hair in a ponytail like 80% of school, and then I don't know, and I don't think I started wearing foundation until like a couple years ago probably, but I really didn't need it. Like, I never really had problems with acne until now. Like, I don't have acne, but I have a lot of texture on my face, and I don't know why. And now I'm like, foundation is like a must for me, but it never used to be. And I didn't know how to really do my makeup. Like, I would try little tips and tricks, but I never like really learned how. And so I just did like the minimal amount, and I really didn't care much, and I was like, whatever. I'd throw my hair up in a ponytail, sometimes I'd curl it, but mostly my focus were my clothes in school. I've always really been into fashion, and like, I would be that girl that I wore heels a couple times. Me and my best friend at the time, we would like, hey, let's wear heels today. Like, it wasn't a lot. It was like maybe twice a year I'd wear heels. But yeah, I always wanted to look cute in my clothes, and then my hair and makeup was just like, oh my god, I can't do it anyway. The only thing I really like to do is dye my hair. I did everything from black and blonde streaks. I did red, and that was really cool. I like that I experimented with dyeing my hair. But that was pretty much the extent of it. Wow, that was like a long answer to that simple question. Okay, so this next question. You ask your hairdresser for a shoulder length pixie lot haircut. I don't even know what that is. But they hear you wrong and give you a pixie cut. Do you leave and say thank you and call your mom and call your mom hysterically crying? B, cry in the chair and things get awkward? Or C, complain to a manager and demand a refund? Okay. This is, okay, a pixie cut. So this is kind of hard because, like I said before, I'm super shy. So my initial reaction is A, because I'm shy, so I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Like, I've worked in customer service, and I've had people be so mean and make me cry, and so I like don't like to hurt people's feelings. But on the other end, it's like, you should really repeat and you make sure before you're gonna do something that dramatic to somebody and be like, so you want this, or I'm gonna do it like this. So that's hard. And then yeah, if I saw that, like my hair, one time I got it cut. I did a hair show. I was in high school, and I did a little bit of modeling here and there, and I went to a hair show, and it was a 2-day show, and they would get up on stage and they would cut your hair, and the day before or whenever they would dye it. And then on stage they would cut your hair, show people how to style it and cut it. And the first one that they did, I loved. I had this really cute side bang, and I had really pretty highlights, and it was beautiful, and it was a little bit shorter. Like, I've always had like pretty long hair, and it was like maybe to there. And I was like, okay, but it was really cute, and I was like, that works. And then the next show the next day, one of the models got pink eye, and so they're like, can we cut your hair again? Like, you know, we need a demonstration. And I thought, okay, they'll maybe trim it up just to like show maybe a bang or something. And I was like, okay, like, I guess we could do that. No, they cut it to like here, and I like love my long hair. I never cut it. I don't like short hair on me. I love short hair on other girls. I wish I could pull it off. I feel like my face is just too round. So it just like looks funny. And so I've always loved my long hair. I've always grown it super long. And when they cut it that short, I didn't even know. And they showed me the mirror at the end, and I smiled. I was like, okay. And the show was in Texas. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the show was in Texas. I cried pretty much the whole way home because I was like, my Like, I was so upset. I know I shouldn't have been because it was a job and I was getting paid for it. But I couldn't believe it, and the first haircut was so darn cute. I couldn't wait to show it off at school, and yeah, I cried. I'm such a baby and so dramatic. But yeah, so I would definitely do A, and then I might be able to hold off and not cry in the chair, but I might, because the pixie cut, oh my gosh, like I would probably cry in the chair. And then that being that dramatically short, I probably would be very mad, and I probably would see a manager. So I guess my long answer is I would probably do all three. I would talk to a manager and demand a refund, but I'd probably more than being angry and demanding, I would just like explain how hurt I am, I guess. I don't know. Like, I would be nice about it, but I would definitely want a refund. Like, but I would not be like a total bitch. So I would do that, and then I would probably cry in the chair if I noticed all my hair was gone, and then I'd definitely call my mom afterwards and hysterically cry. I tell my mom everything, so she would hear about it like ASAP. So yes, my long answer is all three. Your friend surprises you with an all-day city break. You have 1 hour to pack. Which do-it-all makeup palette would you pack in your makeup bag? I think I know this one. So, my favorite go-to palette has got to be the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And it's a pretty close call because I really love my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. But, these shades in here, let me try not to blind you with this mirror. Oh! These shades in here are so beautiful, and what I like is they are more like peach, well duh, peachy tones, Sweet Peach palette. And with my brown eyes, I don't like to do a lot of brown shadows or only brown shadows. I'll do brown shadows, but usually like in my crease, I will do like a pink or a purple or something that's not brown that'll just kind of blend into my eyes. I want something to make my eyes pop. So this palette has lots of pretty shades. This is probably my favorite shade to use in my crease or as a blending shade. It's called Summer Yum. Oh, I got purple on me. Anyway, so that is my favorite because it's like an earthy brown, but also has some red undertones in it, and I love this palette. And it's a bonus that it smells amazing. Amazing. I'm actually thinking about my mom gave me a good suggestion to do some tutorials based on pure palettes. That way, if you could just go out and buy one palette, and then you can get a good look with this. So instead of using a bunch of different things. So that will be coming up. I'm going to work on that for my channel. I'm going to work on it. But yeah, it answered that question. Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Your house has been robbed. Don't worry, everybody is safe. But your beauty stash has been raided. Oh, hell no. What is the product you really hope is safe? Ah, what? I'm gonna cry thinking about this. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't want to be a repeater and say my Sweet Peach palette, but it's a pretty darn close one. I'll pick something else though so you guys can see something else. Oh gosh. This is an awful, awful, awful. Okay, so I don't know. This is a really hard one. I'm just going to go with my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette because this palette is really expensive. And I would really hate to repurchase this, which is funny because I did repurchase it. Well, my husband did, because one time I was at his mom's house and I dropped my palette in her kitchen. And this shade, look, they're even out of order. This shade Blackout, completely the blackest one, of course, broke everywhere and went all over the tile. And then some of the like little tin, the little holders popped out. and I almost cried. One, it was embarrassing to have black eyeshadow just all over somebody's house, and I was like, I felt so bad. And two, like, you have to have the black eyeshadow, and that was my favorite. It was my first like really high-end buy, and I was really upset. This was my favorite palette. This is like the first thing I ever really got, and I was so upset. And so my husband was like, okay babe, it's okay, I'll buy you another one. So yes, I do have 2 of them, and I do love it so much. So this would probably be the thing that I would hope would be saved. Okay, last question. Your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in awful condition. Would you A, pretend you haven't noticed, B, ask them to repurchase it, or C, secretly do the same thing to theirs? I'm gonna say B. I would never destroy someone's makeup, no. And it was probably, you know, an accident. It's not like they're gonna go over there and like hammer and like ruin. I don't have friends like that. No. They, you know. But I would not pretend like I didn't notice it, because a lot of money goes into makeup, and they last a long time, so it's like a good way to spend your money. But yeah, no, I would ask them to repurchase it. I'd be like, girl, no, like, buy me a new one. Like, no. And I don't think my friends would even give me back something that was ruined unless they didn't know it was ruined, and they would have no problem repurchasing it. I would never be like a huge thing, I don't think. So I guess it just depends on how you approach the situation. Like, it doesn't matter if I have a $3, why are you not focusing? Focus. So it doesn't matter if it's a $3 product or a $40 product. That is our hard-earned money, mine and my husband's, going into these products. Woo, sun's coming out behind me. You know, and it's, you know, I really tried hard to take care of my stuff. You know, I just talked about breaking one, but like, it was an accident. I dropped it. And you know, if my friend came to me and was like, oh my gosh, Renee, like, I broke your blush, I am so sorry, my whole makeup bag fell and a lot of stuff got broken, I'm so sorry. One, my friend would probably already offer to buy me a new one, but I would probably, like, if it were something like that, I'd be like, it's okay, don't worry about it, and you know, like, it's fine. But if they just like gave me my blush, or you know, whatever, and didn't say anything and knew it was broken and was just like wasn't careful with my stuff, yeah, I'd be like, excuse me, you broke this, can you, you need to buy me a new one, you know. So I guess it really just depends on the situation, how it was approached, how it was broken, if it was a careless way, or that was kind of a hard question. But I really think, like, I have friends where they wouldn't just do that. So that's my beauty scenario tag, guys. My camera's about to die, so I gotta go. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!